From Russell's brutal Verstappen takedown to Red Bull's fury over wasted development and Honda's 2026 struggles, this is your F1 news update. The tension between George Russell and Max Verstappen shows no signs of cooling as Formula One heads into 2025. Russell delivered a blistering assessment of Max. "You can't question his driving abilities, but he cannot deal with adversity," Russell declared. "Whenever anything has gone against him, he lashes out." Budapest, the very first race, the car wasn't dominant, crashing into Lewis, slamming his team. Russell went further, stating, "For me, those comments were totally disrespectful and unnecessary. Because what happens on track, we fight hard. That's part of racing. What happens in the steward's room, you fight hard, but it's never personal. But he's taken it too far now." According to motorsport.com, Russell's frustration has not diminished during the winter break. Interestingly, Max seems to relish such rivalries. When reflecting on his first 50 F1 wins in 2023, he chose his intense battle with Hamilton at Austin 2021 over his dominant victories, suggesting he thrives on genuine competition. With 4 teams claiming victories in 2024, the stage is set for what could be F1's most competitive season since 2021. Can Russell match the intensity that Max is known for? Honda has openly acknowledged significant challenges in developing their power unit for Formula One's new 2026 regulations, raising concerns about their future partnership with Aston Martin. HRC President Koji Watanabe made a candid admission regarding their current situation. "We are struggling. We are doing our best to deliver results next year. The situation is complicated by Honda's previous F1 exit in 2020, which led to a significant brain drain as key personnel moved to rival teams. This setback has forced them to rebuild their engine division almost from scratch, potentially putting them behind in the development race. While Honda's history shows they can overcome initial struggles, as demonstrated during their McLaren era, the 2026 regulations present a unique challenge. With just 1 year remaining before their Aston Martin partnership begins, Honda finds themselves in the dark about their competitive position. "Everything is new," Watanabe explained. "The motor is a new 355 kilowatts, very compact one we need. Also the lightweight battery, it's not so easy to develop. And also the small engine with the big power." Can Honda overcome these challenges before 2026? Let us know your thoughts. Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff has offered intriguing insights into the FIA's controversial new penalties for offensive language. After being summoned to the stewards for swearing during a Las Vegas press conference, Wolff surprisingly backed the FIA's stricter stance. The Mercedes boss described his stewards' encounter as a good experience, revealing that the governing body had been monitoring language issues for over a year. FIA President Ben Sulayem's push for cleaner language comes with serious consequences, including potential race bans and points deductions. This follows precedent-setting cases like Max Verstappen's community service punishment for explicit language before the Singapore Grand Prix. Perhaps most significantly, Wolff hinted at potential flexibility in the new regulations, suggesting that interpretation will be the trick in how these rules are enforced. This subtle observation might prove crucial as teams navigate the new language guidelines. Is F1 going too far with language restrictions? Share your thoughts. Fresh new details have emerged about the new technical directive from the FIA regarding flexible wings, which has left Red Bull Racing furious after investing significant resources to catch up with their rivals, particularly McLaren. The controversy stems from the FIA's dramatic reversal of position. After initially approving flexible wings in September 2024, the governing body completely changed direction in December, leaving teams scrambling to adapt their 2025 designs. The timing is particularly crucial, as teams had already finalised their chassis and mechanical concepts for the upcoming season. Technical Director Pierre Wache had directed substantial resources toward flexible wing development for the RB21, aiming to both catch up with rivals and address the correlation issues that plagued their 2024 car. As one team insider noted, you don't design a completely new wing in a month, and not even in January 2025 for March. Sources within the paddock strongly believe McLaren, who pioneered flexible wing technology in 2024, pushed for the stricter testing regime. This mirrors historical patterns, where teams often seek to restrict technologies they've already mastered and moved beyond. Ferrari, who introduced their flexible specification in Austin, and other teams who invested heavily in this technology for 2024, now find themselves in a more comfortable position. However, the sudden rule change during the final year of current regulations has left many questioning the FIA's decision-making process. That's all for this F1 news update. Will George versus Max be the defining rivalry of 2025? Did the FIA go too far with its last-minute rule change? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more F1 updates.